Hi, this is Riddick Big Daddy Bo, two-time former world heavyweight champion, and you're watching Cool True Sports.
True School Sports.
True School Sports.
There you go, champ. Thank you.
What do you think about this whole Teofimo Lopez Lomachenko fight if it ever happens? I know you're big on Lomachenko.
Yeah, that fight needs to happen. It needs to. I just hope Teo's keeping himself in shape so he can keep making 135. Because honestly, I don't know how long that this is going to happen, that this is going to take for that fight to happen, when this shit will get back to normal. I know Bob Arum was talking about, doing fights like the UFC did last night with no crowd and whatnot, which isn't really good, but if it has to be done, it has to be done, I guess. I just hope that Teo can make 135 healthily. You know what I mean? He'll make the weight. He'll make it. But how much is it going to take out of him if this has to wait until like the summer of 2021 or something like that? Because maybe they each want like one little tune-up type fight.
That's Teofimo already came out and said that apparently Top Rank told him that Lomachenko wants a tune-up fight and they want to get him a tune-up fight, and he was like, "Nah, man, fuck all that. Lomachenko is gonna be my tune-up."
Yeah, exactly. He knows the importance of getting this shit on quick. He's been talking about that. Him and his pop's been talking about that for well over a year. Well over a year. And he's only growing, man. He's only growing. So they need it to happen. Skill-wise, though, that's a hell of a fight for Loma. He's a better pound-for-pound fighter, but Teo's big, strong, fast, young. It's a dangerous fight, really dangerous fight. And all the pressure's on Loma. It is. It's all on Loma. If Teo loses, I'm sorry, but he'll be fine. He'll be fine. He's got that confidence to where even if he loses, he's still going to have confidence. And, I mean, unless he just got humiliated, which I don't know, maybe it would happen. I ain't going to count Loma out. But I think he'd be fine mentally with a loss to the so-called number one in the world. But he needs it to happen. Most people would say let Loma age. But then he won't, if he gets the fight, which he might not even then, because he might not be able to make 135 healthily enough for him to even decide to take it. But if he does take it, he might be so drained and just, kind of a shell of himself.
Yeah, just sluggish, like a fighter, pretty much.
Yeah, maybe even a bit chinny, But that needs to happen. It does. That's the fight, really, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, for me, that's been the fight for like over a year. I've been wanting to see that fight for a while since before. So I'm hoping it comes off because I think that Lopez at 135 at least, he's the guy to beat Lomachenko. I don't think Haney or like any of those guys are going to have a chance. To be honest with you,
no, not yet. Anyway, I mean, if he keeps fighting, someone will catch him slipping as he gets older. But no, I mean, people say they've seen him slowing down and things like that, and he was obviously he's getting a bit older, but he was injured, and then look at the oh my god, I forget his name, the guy who won the lineal from. How can I not remember his name?
Lomachenko?
Yeah, the guy Lomachenko just won the lineal from. Oh my!
Talking about Linares or Campbell?
Linares. Yeah, Linares. He was pretty badly injured in that fight. Still did damn good. And now that I'm sure that's recovered, hopefully, and whatnot. But I don't know, man. It's just the size, the speed, and the power that makes that fight interesting for me, honestly. If Teo wasn't such a big lightweight, it wouldn't really be that entertaining for me, or stimulating, I guess, to think about. But being that he is, and he's probably going to be able to take Loma's shots. You know, he's gonna have to break him down. And how long can he stay in there with Teo, breaking him down without getting caught by one of them big ass counter punches? You know, because he's gonna have to put some work in on Teo before, if it goes to Loma's plan, he's gonna have to put work in before he can get him out of there. And that's a dangerous time. It's a dangerous time. That kid hits like a mute.
Yeah, it'll probably be like the one of the biggest tests of Lomachenko's footwork thus far in his career, because he never fought somebody as young and as athletic as a Teofimo Lopez. At least I don't think he has.
No, not in the size. It's the size, because the size is going to allow him to take a lot of Loma's punishment that he dishes out, and you know that's going to leave him. You know, if he can take it as well as I think he can, he's going to be right in there, just taking it and just winging, waiting to catch him with something. You know, and it's going to get sketchy. It's going to be interesting, man. It's going to be real interesting.